Hello, this is Off to Battle, and I'm trying to do some more streaming because I need to do a lot more of this, and I'm not used to it. So I am giving myself some on-the-job training. Um, and basically, it's I'm just taking a pause between game research and videos for Total War Warhammer 3, which is my usual thing. But I'm going to resume going with Maug for only the second stage, so this is very early in the game still. And I'm going to try and give context what we're doing. We are basically rent-a-cops for a dungeon. So we are trying to take our squad of plucky, can't really call them mercenaries, they're monsters. They are monsters for hire, and they definitely do not like being resurrected frequently upon being smacked down by the heroes, but as long as the dungeon master doesn't fall, you actually still have a dungeon to protect. But it is essentially a light roguelike, so you have meta progression, and that goes into what the master can get for talents, but since I am week 12, I have already picked the stuff. I have 353 gold, which is not that much. I have some blood on my hands, various senses thereof, and we are trying to just make hay of it, and we got evil dwarfs. I know I've been asked that before, honestly. Not for this dungeon keeper. I think that there's another one who is able to get stuff like that. Reminds me of the enemies in Iratus, Lord of the Dead, I think it is. I have played that. I did like it, but I haven't, I believe, I've never streamed it. I have not streamed much for a long time. But anyway, so there are evil dwarves that can be done, but this is much more just to give it a good idea what's going on. These are my reserves that have to heal, so this is a succubus, I do believe, because I'm just having to look at a distance here. But various kinds of monsters. I have an orc here, goblin here, a gnoll here, psycho imps. So I have different stuff like that. So I'm going to do just a random event because I don't have any other good options. And let's see. So we have stock take. And because that I have some eye issues, I'm going to use magnification to read this stuff a little bit better. It's high time to go through the stock room. During the... yeah. It's annoying because there's not enough contrast for me to do this easily. During the cleaning, one of your employees found this strange object. Would you like to take it, auction it, or gift it to the employee plus 1 level? So, what is my object here? This is a Knight's Ashes. Fire attacks also deal 30% of base damage as morale. This is... I have a lot of stuff that does some kind of fire damage that's good, so I'm going to just take it. Alright then. There is actually one dwarf hero who's named Thorgrim, who comes leading a party as the tank. And you can imagine how I feel about that. So yes, dwarfs come to try and deal... So there's a lot of heroes, so there's quite a few in terms of variety, which is very nice. Okay, we have business... The red arrow means that I can't actually benefit because I don't have enough resources for it. Trainer, I have enough gold to actually make some use of that. Do I want to do that? Do I want to do a business trip? Because I have to pick, and if I don't like it, then I'm pretty much, yeah. I don't have enough people that I want to send one on a business trip just at this time, so I can get training for somebody. I have very, very infrequently used Psycho Imps. Apply slowed when the Psycho Imps are attacked. So I have the goblin here, I can get stronger, I have the orc here, gets enraged. The gnoll here, I don't have the area attack yet with him, so... 200 bounce, a lot. Okay, this I get an extra fire attack, and that goes with what I just got. The goblin becomes more resistant to all kinds of damage if I train him up. And more hit points, so. I'll do that and hope for the best. And what do we have here? We have Plunder and we have an event. Plunder, I could lose access to people, so I'll try the event. New talent. Oh. Oh! Except that I have no gold because I just spent it all. Well, that sucks. I didn't lose anything, but... Alright, well, we will try the... Reward is a trap. We don't really need a trap. We get lots of gold, though. Do we, don't we? Do we, don't we? Well, I can always start a new run if this goes really bad. Reckoning coming from my... yeah. Giraffe in the bottom left. He's a centaur. He's an evil centaur. You'll see him briefly after I set up my traps on people. So, one of his stock lines when you pick him on the main menu is, "Torture, it's a passion." So yeah, that kind of guy. So, we're going to try and see what we have here. Okay, this one does... Because I'm trying to make my guys survive for more than one turn. Preferably. So, area 27 nature damage. So it's poisoning all sorts of people, really high poison resistance. Here we have front ice damage. And here we have front fire damage, ricochets once to the monster positioned behind the target if target is defeated. Okay. That's not great, but... Alright, who do we have potentially for going up front? We have our goblin, who is a really bad idea for that. I'll put you in the... Okay, does anybody of you shuffle? No, but immune to demoralize, that's not great. Okay. And put you in the back. You have high resistances generally, but not to ice. That's bad. Yeah, this isn't good. This is actually pretty rough. That's not good. Okay, I can't really damage anybody if I do that. Okay, I have very limited things that I can do with this one. Oh, what did I have here? I have Troll Beer. I forgot about that. Alright. Troll Beer, and you can see that it adds some health, and it takes away some speed, but... hold on. I'm just trying to get people to survive at least a turn to do more damage. Poison isn't going to be that much help. In back, I have fire resistance. Okay. What is your poison except for the person at the front? Okay, I can... I'll damage more in back here, but... Ice 0, Ice 40%, Ice 25%. All our options are bad. They are just bad here. Maug is not the guy to really benefit much from traps. This one is probably going to last a lot better like that. I have not fucked with a Chewbacca in the party before. This is the Gargoyle. In back, he'll be protected against a lot of attacks. That's... If it was a different party, I would totally... You know, that defense might actually be really good here. Alright, armor minus 20. Okay. Bleeding is actually very good here, so... Because bleeding is a physical attack and they're weak to physical. And I have another trap, and I'll just use the polar. Just give me something over. So here's the Dungeon Master Maug. So he has a whip, he has a big cleaver. Okay, checking back. Mistaken this fact the giraffe. Okay. Ah! The giraffes are bad. Yeah. Centaurs are okay, though. Okay, so... It's too bad that Fish got damaged by the poison, but we really want this spellcaster gone if at all possible, and in front, massive amounts of poison resistance. Therefore, the only real option here is to go Goblin Trick to the back. 58. And you see that that did some... yeah. Okay. Area, physical damage applies bleeding. Front, morale is not going to be under 50% here, no way, so... Butcher Knives. They see that did an added 20%, not 20%, 20 points of bleeding. See? Barely survived, but... Minus 35, that new thing that I got that gives fire to the front consumes the stacks of burn applied to the top. Well, burn is not going to really mean anything here. Adds 2 stacks to the penalty with the most stacks applied to the target. So I really want to do damage here, but doing extra bleed here is nice. Yeah, 5 bleed here. Now let's amplify it with Goblin Trick for 8 stacks of bleed. We lost these Psycho Imps. Oh, just barely survived, but... Terrified. Interesting. Well, not much we can do except... Wait a minute. No, I gotta guarantee the... That's interesting. How did it change to that? Whatever. I'm just gonna kill you. It didn't actually finish her off. Oh, shoot. Well, that first group did a lot better than I expected, and... Ah! She went down. See, there's all sorts of interactions here, so it's, Oh, I can just... Okay, they're terrified, that's the thing, if I just... So you see that as they increase the morale penalties, they take more damage. I think that's actually the best play here. Holy cow. Yeah, it's too bad that we get all of that going on, but... Okay, air damage applies bleeding. Air damage and those morale penalties. And you're so close to being 50%. But I don't need to do that with that one. Now, Sinister Boots, nature damage applies, demoralized. Ah, that's right, that one cannot be affected by demoralized. But the tank is doing its job here, so... I'll do Scream of Terror to get their morale to the point that they're taking some more serious damage. Come on, Gargoyle, survive one more turn. Ooh, got him. And that did some passive morale stuff, too. It's... It's still better to go after the morale. Looks like I might get some tears from making this one run. That's what we got. Alright, we got a fair bit of, Okay, Ballista, what do you do? Physical area damage, broken armor. Ah, I'm taking this. This could be good. It gives me an option I did not have before. This one's not doing awesome, but... Okay, trainer, engineer, event. Trainer... Trainer's good stuff, but I feel like I don't really want to do that right now. Because I'm going to run out of money, and, yeah, no money at all, no fun. Birthday present. Okay. There are two ways. Number one, for example, I'm using... This is a fresh run. So Maug here is not very high level. So when I get to level 5, I can access the second character. When I get anybody to level 10 or something like that, I would access the third or something like that. But the DLC you can use right away if you have bought the DLC. You don't need to level anybody. So it's like a little bit of training wheels if you haven't had the DLC. But I'm glad I can answer that question. Evil Tool. Yeah, I can't remember because I haven't played them all. That's the thing. I haven't actually played this game that much. I want to. I believe it is the Psycho Engineer who has some stuff that would be like some Twisted Dwarfs. But yes, you can unlock through gameplay if they're the base ones, and then the DLC ones. Excuse me. You can just unlock through getting the DLC. So I'm glad I can help with that. Okay, innovation. So, oh. Well, I can buy you. I'm glad I didn't spend all my gold. Alchemist. Not gonna really benefit much, so I'm gonna take the event. And, oh, I can increase morale, but... yeah, I'll use the tears. No, the blood. Okay. So this is for the master. Do I want to use the trainer? I think no. Well, I mean... I'm getting this stuff confused. I'll increase the strength of the master just in case that I need it. I didn't want to use the unit trainer. Alright, I'll use the event and budget increase, trap monster gold. I have... oh, that's a Yeti. Even though they're good and all. I'm gonna take the gold because it's more likely I can just train people up. And the veterans, oh yeah, this is... there's no question that I want to take these. And hopefully, just because it says only 3 swords doesn't mean that they're not going to be tough. So, what do we have here? Front air damage. Back nature damage. Specialized, oh, this one. Targets the slowest monster. Okay. You're vulnerable to nature. Vulnerable thoughts. Okay. Okay. I'll try the broken armor. Now, what can I do? Nature damage probably means that I'm putting the goblet in the back. should survive a little bit. Slowest monster is definitely you. No, that's what I'm saying. The slowest monster is going to be you if you're in the front. But who else could I put in the front? Check that a little closer. We could have used that Yeti. Okay, so I'll just have to focus on who has the best air resistance then. Actually, this is a pretty rough case. Honestly, that's pretty awful. Okay. Let's try that because some of the aspects of this will have air issues here. Alright, so you're fire damage and nature damage. Try this. It's a bit of a risk not using the orc, but we'll see how it works out. Now that gave broken armor, so I'm going to try and just use all the physical attacks that I can. I also get a disaster, and that's nice, but the going in back is definitely not going to really care. Easy target takes extra damage from traps. Unlikely to be an issue. Applies frostbite. Slowed is probably the best thing we can do. So, what are my options? Lightning strike. I should have you in the back. Area, morale, applies tiredness. You might actually survive if you use tiredness. Tiredness reduces the damage output. Alright, so you have miserable poison resistance, but look at these stats. Replaces one of the penalties. If it's only one of the penalties. Oh, armor minus 70. I gotta exploit this. 68 damage. And 50 more from them. We're doing okay. Doing okay. Do I want to do the this one's so tough. I almost don't want to actually. Alright, I'm gonna try and just focus on trying to take out this one in the back because I don't want that to one to become super powerful from the others dying off, which is what would tend to happen. I actually survived the first hit. Do they still have tiredness? They still... Okay, let's broken armor. They still have a little bit of tiredness, but I'm focusing on damage! Damage. That's high, but... Yeah, lost that one. Oh, that's right, because I've got the... when did you get here? So, physical damage, which is... Alright, I'm gonna take the low chance of stunning. Just because that bleeding isn't gonna actually do that much. I'm guessing that even with tiredness, everyone was gonna get killed anyway. That's a big... We're getting a revive. We are not. That's still interesting, though. First group did actually pretty well, all things considered. Now the electrical coil. Nice. Now, can they be affected by demoralized? This is one of our penalties. Yeah, they're regenerating morale, so I'll just give enrage to my people to replace what I lost with the orc. Now, lots of air damage, and you see that the armor actually went back down. So whatever was, alright. Yeah. Air weakness, so we wanted to exploit that. Infection, nature damage, and... nature damage is actually good. Yeah? Ooh, that's not good. Well, looks like we're gonna win this. Sharp horns. Did what damage we could. I'm trying to bet that the dodge was actually gonna succeed in this. Ah, lost the gargoyle. They lost her. That's your fire. Yeah. Definitely going down fast. Two hit points. Kiss the grass. Alright, so what do I want here? Show No Mercy is going to give extra enrage like this, and that's going to be nice. So now I have some employees showing some fraying, especially this one. Merchant. I've got a fair bit of money, but first of all, I need to get these removed so that I can recover. Alright, checking the chat. Yeah, Darkest Dungeon, I mean, the game that I would absolutely call an homage to Darkest Dungeon in reverse is Iratus Lord of the Dead. And I had a fun time playing a good deal of it, because it was just much more mechanically like that. But this is definitely a similar idea, just as a sort of roguelike thing. So, I'm gonna do the event because I don't have anything oh! This. The Thigh Supplier event. Because I know I'm going to pay for this in various senses, but I want the gold. And we'll see how bad it is later. Because if I spend it all here, I'm going to pay for it later. Okay, so what can I do to just improve a couple of these? Okay, so this one just gets stronger by quite a bit. 400, look at that. I'm... She gets significantly stronger. Okay. Okay. I'll leave it at that because I know I'll need some money for when that event backfires on me. Alchemist. Okay. Food poisoning. See? This is what I've got. Psycho Imps and Zerva here. I'll heal them because I hate being down that low. Nah, I could have just done the therapist for morale purposes also. No, this is fine. I'll do the event and just hope it's not something bad. The cleaning goblin comes to see you. The pet stick insect has died. And what am I doing? Okay. I got lots of tears. Lots of tears. Look at that. Okay. Since we're streaming, we don't want to go easy, so we're going to... Oh! Artifact. Jeez. Jeez, 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 jeez. Gold's nice, but we got gold. Artifacts are what we want. Alright, what kind of heroes do we have this time? We got another one of these badass nature ones. Super, super fast. Ninja. What are you actually weak to? Your armor is terrible. Your armor is not great. He would be vulnerable to poison. And here we have... The armor is a lot higher than I'd like, but vulnerable to ice. Okay. Now, that's nature damage. Air damage to the back. 21 physical damage. So they're going to just wreck us from all this back stuff. So, alright, you guys didn't get food poisoning as bad as some, so what can you actually do to for us? I guess that's the right choice. Yeah, I jump like that. Polar Portal is the best one for this. Just because I want a bit of diminishment, and that like they're going to take too long to get to the next bunch of stuff here. All right. And Simon here. I trained Simon up actually, so. Actually? Probably should rejigger how this is organized. Anyway, they're not even... they haven't even gotten into the Master 2 separate runs, so we'll see how it goes. So yeah, that is gonna... I mean, the area effect could just wipe out the whole party really easy. Impairment applies to tiredness. What is your actual air here? Air is super strong here. Well, let's just weaken that as much as possible. And this guy had dodge for the first one. See, couldn't even last to the end of the first turn. Okay. That will... well, wow, that's bad. That's bad, folks. Folks, yeah. So, they are getting the debuff a little tiny bit from that stuff. Okay, since I raised the power of the Enraged, I'm going to use it here, and I'm going to hope for the best, because what I have in back is way, way tougher than what I had in front. I have a disaster for them, and... Okay, so let's get them slowed. Easy targets is for traps. Physical damage applies. Frostbite, yeah. Can only hope this is enough. Ah, that guy has stupid dodge. Like I said, this is a much tougher group. Yeah, look at that. Ah, forgot about the stupid dodge. Okay, we've got some morale damage going here. Having said that, this one needs to die. Damn. Look at that. Well, my plan sure went into smoke.
Here comes my dinner!
Now, the same things that made them really strong against the groups makes them kind of weaker here. Oh, look at that. Applied the dodge there. Alright. That worked out, sort of, kind of. So you see, this guy's a happy camper. He enjoys his work. Alright, now, because I don't have bleeding on this one, I'm not getting any health back, which sucks, but... Then it's getting the tiredness, but I'll still win this. Not by much. Not by much. Alright, so what did I get for all that? Horn of Plenty, 20% chance to crit! Protean Barrel, one regular trap, but it dodges multiple times. Cursed Spirit, applies burn to all heroes when the demon is defeated. I have a fair bit of demons, but... I'll use this. And I'm gonna completely change how I'm doing stuff. And trainer. Trainer. Okay. So Uh, you are a demon. You are a demon. You are a demon. What's in here? I think this is the right way, but I still gotta learn how some interruptions work. Alright, so I'm gonna take an event because I don't want to do the trainer without more stuff. Okay, we've got Durette's contribution. Okay, so what we're doing is getting morale out of we're blood-sucking our employees. That's exactly what we're doing. I'm gonna take it blood and reduce their morale, but okay, black market. No, black market means I'm selling a monster. I don't want to do that. The collector wants to buy it. Oh, he wants to buy my crystal skull. Am I gonna lose this guy if I actually do the steal option? And if I did, what would I do? Oh, that's what it's doing. Terrified to all heroes when a demon is defeated. That explains it. Yeah, I'll do this, and I'm not even going to use it. I just didn't want problem though. Seminar. Okay, what do you have for me for an option? Penalty. Bleeding when heroes come. Penalty demoralized when heroes come. I'm taking this because the Jabako should be able to use it right away. Now I have... Don't need an artifact anymore. I need monsters. Please be okay. So I see the management stress gets real here. Ah, good. Dark. Don't need anything special to see. Air damage. Lots of it. Fire damage. Lots of it. Fire damage to the back. Armor. It's not... Okay. So I don't want to use fire for this one in back because 35% is going to resist it a lot. Poison Cloud will actually do quite a bit for their life, but this one's probably... This one applies broken armor. Yeah. This is going to get annoying. Morale losses reduces by 50% too. But not that high morale either. What did I have here? I had the gargoyle too, so... I'll try this. So. Fire and air in front, which is going to get rough. You're actually not bad for that. Fire and back. I don't want Jabako getting hit directly with that. Fire and back, this is the ideal thing. I'll just have to hope for the best. Wait. I'll just put you in bed. Well, I'll hope for the best there. Oh! Didn't even realize I was going to do that. Okay, if it's like that, then I want this, because this is my only chance of really having anything that's going to help with that broken armor, because I want it to be usable here. And then for Master, I would actually like air weakness.
Go get some.
Let's see. Go Ballista. Oh yeah, they got demoralized just from walking into the dungeon because of the Sanctuary ritual we did. Okay, so... Oh, as we got a disaster. We gotta think seriously about this. Fire, 35%, minus 25. Swarm of bats applies bleeding. Minus 30, minus 15, minus 50. Bleeding is good. Fire damage applies fire weakness. Applies demoralized. They've already got demoralized. I forgot something about interaction. I think the succubus will actually not spread her attacks because the front one is positive armor. Okay. Wow, that was not much fire damage there. Poison is good. And we'll do some more of it. Now, that did spread poison stacks, so... we got a lot of stuff going on here. Now, here's the thing. They've got demoralized already, so this crow swarm will do more damage. We've got a long way to go. We'll spread more of that stuff. Although, demoralized is not working for... No, it's hidden here. Well, that's terrifying. Yeah. Helps us anyway, so we'll just do what we can. Now the broken armor will be gone, so will the succubus be able to actually spread those attacks. Ooh. Ah, we got the... That's awesome. Yes, bleed. Bleed my target. So we're putting up fierce resistance. Look at all the dots that we have. Now we're getting it to go to the one in the back at least. And it didn't spread further because this is a negative armor hero. Look at all that dot. Was not able to resurrect there. Already lost one of them. Yeah, if it's like this, I'll just use the spell for direct damage. Because you guys are not long for this world. $133. Awesome. Now, this is... Okay, that's a lot of morale damage. But we've been... We need someone with ice just in case. let's... Alright, we want to make sure that the Yeti is in back here, and the... Actually, I say this, but... We'll do that. Now, we have a fair bit of gold here. Merchant we are not going to need. Trainer, let's do that. Because... Yeti. You see, it gains enraged when a monster of the group is defeated, so we want to do that. Kalthi, you already had something. Look at that strength that he can get. I will give that a shot. Psycho Imps slowed when attacked. That's all I can do with it. The collectors, I can just get some free money like this, basically. I say free, but... I don't want to touch my master because he's got some issues there. Trainer, I don't really have enough money for that. Even now. Okay, some gold. Okay, heroes affected by burn lose 30 speed. That's... Reward. Offer. I'll just take some gold here because champions. Siege, that's going to be interesting. Okay. So we have 5 of these traps. So we're going to rent one out. We're going to rent this one out because the electrical coil can help the master in a last-ditch defense. Champions. And the one in front is going to be the worst. Let's see if... Well, I was just plain wounded. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Front air damage. Front physical damage applies broken armor. That's terrible. Back fire damage. Lots of it. Air damage. Okay. I guess he is... The only reason that this is any chance of working is because of that troll beer, increasing the hit points by lowering speed. Applies enrage, that's bad. Applies burn. Okay. I'm gonna do this and just hope that it helps. Because I know that the burn damage thing isn't gonna help at all. Okay. Now. Air damage in front. Fire damage in back. Fire damage in back, I want you taking that. As to the penalties, this could be good. I know that the one in the middle can't be affected by bleeding. Armor 60 also. This could be tough. Okay, let's see how this one goes. So you see how this thought process takes place here. 49 even with that level of fire resistance. Well, I got some damage on them. She got burned because she attacked the Pyromancer. And that's just what's going to happen with this. So... this could actually matter, so... I am inflicting the slow. They are demoralized because of the sanctuary thing still running. Because it was going to run for 15 weeks. That's a lot of morale damage. Yikes. At least she got out one attack, but yeah, she's definitely going to bite it. And now I'm going to actually go for the full physical damage there. 110 because it's ice damage to the fire guy. Unfortunate. And yes, his corpse is rooted in place because he's a tree. That's totally what happened. Yep, that's to be expected. Nice animation. So that burn is actually affecting them quite a bit, except for the guy in back. Do I want to use Intimidation for Terrified? No, they got Terrified already. That's from the demons dying. It's a lot of Terrified. Guy in the back is the worst of them, so I'm just going to try and do as much damage as humanly possible. As goblin-y possible. I'm going to do that because I suspect that he's going to die from stuff anyway. It's quite a bet here, because he got off another attack, actually, but no can take it. I could have gotten the guaranteed kill, though. Alright. Let's see what else we can do. That's... ooh, we are so close. That Knoll with the troll beer is definitely doing well for us. Oh yeah, the really dangerous one's done! Spontaneous combustion! 204. Iceberg fragment. Monsters gain enhanced Resistance when they use ice attack. We only have one guy doing that, though. Yeah, we'll take the big guy here.
Good work. We'd like to offer you a promotion.
Oh yeah, this thing. Promotions are fun. Very fun. So, because we're only the second stage, we get this midway, well, going pretty late. So I've got an option of, all these guys. Oh, right. I have a simple reason for taking this guy. And that is because you saw how enemies get terrified when the demons are killed? This guy's whole thing is extra damage against terrified, morale low targets. So I'm going to do this, and he's going to be the heart of doing a lot of stuff. So that is the note on which I'm going to actually be ending this stream for now. And for those of you who have commented, I absolutely love you. And for those of you who have not or just seeing it, go ahead and comment on YouTube if you like, because I am going to see it. So I want to know what you think about this and what else we can do with it. But I'm very satisfied. We got to see a lot of this game in just a short amount of time. So you take care, have fun out there, and I guess after I'm done this, I'll have to work on a couple of actual YouTube videos, the normal ones. Take care, have fun.